I realize there's so many Asians in Australia too. I go, damn, these motherfuckers is deep out here. They got like Australian accents. It fucks me up. Hello, you big kata. You could just rollerblading by. Yeah, well, Gary Owen, you big kata. What the fuck was that?
I think the hardest part about divorce, at least for me, my experience, is avoiding a process server. I don't know if anybody's ever had to do that. I don't wish that on nobody, because I didn't really know how important a process server is in a divorce. I didn't realize all that it entailed, because I'll never forget when the quote unquote shit hit the fan. Like, we have been separated for like 2-3 months already, right? And I'll never forget, I was in Naples, Florida. It was a Friday night. I had 2 shows. I get off stage after the first show. I go to my dressing room. I check my phone. And that's when TMZ got a hold of my divorce. And everybody's texting me, calling me, sending me the links. It's TMZ, BET, People, AOL. I was like, AOL? We got a dial-up divorce. Ain't this a bitch? So my lawyer just started blowing me up. And so I finally answered. She goes, Gary, where you at right now? I said, I'm in Naples, Florida. She goes, you got a show tonight? I said, I got 2. I just got on the first one. Second one starts in 30 minutes. She goes, cancel it. I said, I can't cancel the show in 30 minutes notice. She goes, no, Gary, you don't understand. We are worried that a process server is on the way to serve you. I said, what does that mean? So she had explained to me, we got a house in California, we got a house in Ohio. I filed for divorce in Ohio. My ex filed in California. So my lawyer said, Gary, if you get served, chances are your divorce will go down in California. California's a 50-50 state, which means she can get half your money for the rest of your life. I said, say less, this show's over. I canceled that show so goddamn fast. I would say I feel bad for those 400 people that night, but I don't. Fuck them all. I got bigger shit to worry about than hee-hee-ha-ha jokes. My life, motherfucker. When I tell you, I immediately went on the run. Immediately. I canceled all my credit cards. I was Randy Moss, straight cash, homie. I changed my cell phone number. I changed my cell phone carrier, because I'd be watching the First 48. They be catching them killers by pinging their cell phones off them towers. I didn't want a process server pinging my shit. I was sticking and moving all over the country. I was never anywhere for more than like 5-6 days. I was going to really white areas to blend in. Went to Maine, Montana, North and South Dakota. Went to West Virginia, hiked the Appalachian Trail. I was on the run. But after about 8 weeks of being on the run, I said, I got to get back to work. I was going crazy, right? So I called my lawyer, I called my manager, I said, I'm ready to go back to work. They said, Gary, we don't recommend it. I said, I got to get back to work. So the 8 weeks I was on the run, I really tried to educate myself on how not to get served. So in my line of work, the 2 most common places is on stage and at the airport. So when I went back to work, all my shows, I'd be way back here. I was traveling with the undercover security guy, so you wouldn't know. He'd be in the front, you wouldn't even know it. So, and then the airport was the other big one. So what I would do, I would never fly into a city I was performing in. So my first week back to work, I was in Baltimore, Maryland. I flew into Pittsburgh, drove my ass down to Baltimore, and never got on the highway, all back roads. Because let me tell you something, these process servers, they'll get these fake ass cop cars, they'll pull you over, you ain't getting a ticket, you getting papers. So I was back. So at one point, I was so deep in Amish country in Pennsylvania. That's how back roads I was at. Like, I was the only car on the road. It was just a bunch of dudes in horses and carriages. They got these suits on with hats and beards with no mustaches. And you look on the side, they building homes with their bare hands. Like no hammer, just hitting a nail. So I got hungry. At one point I got hungry, I said, I gotta stop and get something to eat. So I stopped at this restaurant called Bob Evans, right? So I sit in this back booth so I can see everybody coming. So I'm eating, but my head's on swivel, like I said. And it's all Amish looking people in the restaurant. And also one black dude walked in. I said, what the fuck he doing here? And the dude made eye contact. He goes, yo, Gary. I said, not today. Not today. He started walking towards me. I'm throwing orange juice toast at this motherfucker. He chased me all over that goddamn restaurant. I don't know if he was a process server or not. I couldn't risk it. There's probably still some brother in Pennsylvania. Gary's a motherfucking asshole. My bad. If he sees this, my fault, man. So it ended up after about April, May, June, four and a half months of me avoiding a process server and her avoiding a process server, we finally got her at a Panera Bread in Antioch, California. So shouts out to Panera. And here's the thing, it's all luck in the end. It's all luck. Because when you know a process server is trying to serve you and she knows, in the end, I always used to tell myself, how's this gonna play out? And it just ended up being lucky. And because I hired a process server out here in California and she wasn't doing her job. So I had to get this process server in Ohio, and me and her flew from Cincinnati out here to California. So we get off the plane, we go to my old neighborhood, and we just got lucky. We saw my ex pulling out of a grocery store parking lot, and I told the processor, oh, that's her. So we start falling on the highway, and the processor was like, you gotta get in the back seat. She might see you in the rearview mirror. So now I'm in the back seat riding, and we following her. And then she goes, you gotta get the fuck down. She might see you. So now I'm just laying flat. I don't know where the hell we at. And then we finally, all of a sudden we stop, and the lady just looked back. She was like, it's go time. I was like, what the fuck, go time? I'm just trying to give her some papers. This ain't no Jason Bourne shit. So here's how we got lucky. She goes to Panera, and she goes through the drive-thru. So she got stuck. She had a couple cars in front of her, a couple behind her. But here's the thing, you still gotta get her to roll down the window. If she don't roll down the window, she ain't served. That's why I brought this chick from Ohio with me. She knew what she was doing. So she can't go in front of the car or behind the car because she can see her in the rearview mirror. And thank God my ex was riding in a Tahoe. So she's riding up kind of high, Tahoe that I paid for in full. Just want to throw that out there. So then somehow this process server, she got right next to the driver's side door, and she was just me at the rear view mirror. So the whole time my ex was in the drive-thru Panera, she didn't know a girl was right next to the truck. So every time she would pull up, she would just walk with the car. She finally rolled down her window to place her order. She just stood up. She was like, you're served. I said, oh, we got her. She was so mad. Ooh, she was so mad. Because I remember it was about an hour later, I got a text, you dusty white devil. I was like, dang, why I gotta be dusty? White devil's enough, but dusty? So, me being a comedian, I'm sarcastic. I text her back. I said, the whole time we was married, I kept telling you got to eat too much. Now look what it got you served. She was mad. She hit me with like 3,000 black middle fingers. It just kept going on my phone. I was like, God, she's still going. She finally stopped. I hit her with the one shoulder shrug.
Are you American? Where are you from?
California.
And what brought y'all here? Oh, you saw, how did you guys meet?
It's a crazy story.
Please share. I just got here.
I met him online.
Met him online.
I sent him a ticket to come to America, and we never met each other face to face. We met at the airport.
He got on the plane?
Yep, he got on a plane, came to San Francisco, went to San Francisco. We met there for the first time. We were married by Monday.
Fuck. Yeah, that's a hell of a love story. That's also how people die and end up missing. There's only two ways that story's gonna end, marriage or death. You had no middle ground.
It was crazy. I bought him a ticket and yeah.
Somebody else is telling your story. Whatever happened to Cheryl? She flew some motherfucker out from Australia. We ain't heard from that bitch.
This motherfucker's tied up at some fucking tree in the middle of Australia.
What they call them fucking dangerous bears out here? The drop bears or something? Is that what they're called? Why are they dangerous? What do they do? They droopy bears or something? Drop bears or something like that? What is it?
It's a koala bear that'll fall out of the tree and jump on you.
Koala bear will jump out of the tree and fall on you? What kind of fucking dangerous bear is that? What the fuck is up with that droopy ass bear? I heard koala bears got chlamydia too. They look so cute, but motherfucker, that's why they show no emotion. These motherfuckers is. I need a shot, doctor. My shit burning. What's that?
How blazy?
How blazy? Clearly C and K isn't big in the Australian alphabet. How blazy? My man's got 26 letters in the alphabet. Australia's got 24. Yeah, fuck a C and a K. How black is she? Hey. Hey, suck my dick. Suck my dick. What the fuck is a D? D. Suck my D. How black is she? Suck my D. Yeah, what do you want to eat? Let me see, I'll take a steak. What the fuck is a steak? A steak, medium rare steak.
If you want to see koalas, come to Hillsville.
What's that?
If you want to see koalas, come to Hillsville.
Hillsville?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys use K with koalas. But that's it, so you gotta have chlamydia.
Yeah.
Chlamydia and koalas, the only time you use the letters C and K. But how black is she? Do you guys remember when that hockey, the New Zealand played the U.S. in the Olympics in basketball, and they did the hockey dance in front of LeBron and all them? They was like, wah! And they was like, what the fuck? And then the game started. All that shit was pointless. They got their ass whooped. They was dunking on them bitches. That's wild how the motherfuckers be doing that shit, and then they just get nice. What the ha? Hey, how's it going, man? Good seeing you again. All right. How's your wife? How's your daughter and shit? What the fuck did you just... Big motherfucking New Zealanders and shit, and big ass tree trunk legs, and big ass arms. And they call them kiwis, the most tiniest fruit on the planet. That does not make sense. Them motherfuckers are fucking cantaloupes, watermelons or some shit. Big ass pineapple. I ain't no fucking tiny ass kiwi, bitch. What the fuck? They got nothing to do. You don't look at this. What the ha? It's a good kiwi. It's a pretty good kiwi. I like that kiwi.